Welcome back, guys. It's Kids Going Playground here. Today we're making a turbo mode detection project in Scratch. So turbo mode is basically, it just speeds up the project, so it can be used in animations and stuff. So this is a detection to detect if turbo mode is on or off. So maybe you want to add this in a clicker game or something, so the player cannot like cheat on the game. So here you have a turbo mode detection. It's really simple to make. So let's play it. So as you can see, turbo mode is off, but if you hold shift and click the flag, it will say turbo mode is on. And if you shift click again, it'll turn back to turbo mode is off. So yeah, it's just a simple turbo mode detection project, and I'll show you guys how to make it. So without further ado, start a new project. Rename the project. We're gonna name it turbo mode detector. We can delete the scratch cat, and all you need is one sprite. So we're just gonna paint one single sprite. So we're going to use red for the first one, I guess, or whatever color you want. So the first one we're going to name it off. So we're going to say turbo mode is off. Make this bigger. Center the sprite. And then next we're going to duplicate, and then we're going to delete this. And we're going to say turbo mode is on. And then we're going to make it another color, maybe green or something. So we're going to use green. Center the sprite, and there we go. We have our off and on. So we're going to rename this one to on. So make sure it's centered. Centered. Okay. This one. Make sure it's centered. Yep. Okay, it's centered. So here we have our sprite. So in the code, what we're going to do is when green flag is clicked, we're going to name this detector. Detector. So when green flag is clicked, we're going to set the turbo. We're going to make a variable. We're going to name it turbo. For all sprites, it's fine. We're going to set the variable turbo to 0. And then forever, we're going to do forever. We're going to change the turbo by 1. Change turbo by 1. And we're going to wait 0 seconds. So basically, Scratch runs at 30 FPS, 30 frames per second. So when it's waiting 0 seconds, it's actually waiting 1/30th of a second. But when you turn it on turbo mode, it actually waits 0 seconds. So yeah, basically this just basically waits 1/30th of the second. And next, we're gonna get a when green flag is clicked. We're gonna get a forever loop, forever. Broadcast. We're in broadcast and message. We're gonna name it check, and then we're gonna wait 0.125 seconds. And then next, we're gonna do when I receive the variable check. We're going to get an if else. So basically we're going to do if the turbo is greater than 100, then we're going to turn it on. So what we're going to do is this is going to check if the turbo variable has been increasing a lot. So we're going to do greater than 100. So we're just going to go like 100 turbo. And then we're going to go switch constant to on if it's greater than 100, else we're going to switch it off. And we're gonna have to set the turbo back to 0 when you turn it off. So set turbo back to 0. So this is all the code, and we're gonna center our sprite to 0, 0. So we're just gonna go like this. Now let's run our project. Let's run it. So as you can see, it will just keep on going like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and go back to 0 because it is off. But if you turn on turbo mode, it will increase, and you'll see turbo mode is on, off, and on. Yeah. So this is our turbo mode detector. It's pretty simple. This is our turbo mode detector. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.